Welcome back to AM Northwest. Do you want a better relationship, either in the one you have or the one you're seeking? Most people stumble into and through their relationships, but the key to great relationships is mental focus. And a vision board is a great way to focus. Here to share how it works, we welcome back marriage and family therapist Kelly Hoffman. Kelly, good to see you again.
Good to see
So
you.
tell me about the idea of vision boards and how do they actually help folks?
Okay, so there's this complex idea of vision boards that you're going to go all out elaborate, or you can just do something really simple like an index card, or there was that movie in the 80s, Vision Quest, where the kid like taped, what his goal was all over the place. The idea of a vision board is to just say, this is what I want, and I'm going to remind myself what I want so I can be on track and focused on getting it, and not be taken off track by things that are tempting me but aren't really what I want.
So just an index card, you say, is big enough, so that's kind of interesting. So let's talk about someone who's looking for a relationship.
Yes.
What should they keep in mind? And you have three very important points you need to keep in mind.
I do, yeah. So you're gonna take your index card, you're gonna take your piece of paper, whatever it is, and you're gonna say, all right, what are my three things that I'm not willing to compromise on? I really want to make sure that I have someone who, maybe you're outdoorsy, maybe you're really romantic, maybe you like to watch movies. Whatever it is in your non-compromise zone that you really can't live without, you're gonna have three. Only three, not less than three.
Okay.
And you're gonna put them, you're gonna write it down. You could just write it down, you could cut out pictures, you could draw pictures. And this is what you're really looking for in the relationship. And you're not gonna get sidetracked by other things that are cool, kind of like if you go shopping for a car. You don't go and say, hey, every car on the market is open to choice. You're going to say, you know what, I don't need a truck, I do need a truck.
Right.
You're going to narrow down what your field is, and you're going to go on the lot, and you're going to say, they're going to say, what do you want? And you're going to say, well, I want this kind of vehicle, but in this range, I'm willing to compromise on these other things.
So I want a man that looks like George Clooney, first thing. Is that part of it? That's what I'm looking for?
If that's your
what it is,
non-negotiable,
okay.
you can put it down.
So three non-negotiables.
Three non-negotiables.
Okay.
And so then you take a look at those and say, okay, what kind of person do I need to be in the relationship I want? Like, what relationship is it that I want? I want to be happy, obviously, and you're going to put those ideas of, I want to be happy, I want to, these non-negotiables, they're going to point you towards whether you're going to have an active relationship, whether you're going to have a service-oriented relationship, and then you're going to say, okay, who do I need to be in that? And then you're going to do the same thing for it. You're going to do your writing, you're going to do your, whatever it is that represents it, and you're going to create this vision board that says, here's who I want to be with. In their soul, not what, who they are in their soul. Here's who I want to be in my soul, and here's the relationship, and this is how I'm going to feel. I want to feel happy. I want to feel. Some people, their ideal relationship, they want to feel calm, and they want to feel peaceful. And other people, like, I want surprises, I want adventure, I want travel. So you're going to be really clear, because you don't want to date someone in the calm zone.
Right.
If you want to live in the whoa, let's bring it zone.
Right. And then if you're in a relationship and you want things to improve, this is another idea, right?
Right. And so now, kind of like, you already have the car, and we're assuming that everyone's not looking to trade in their car that's going to be doing this vision board. So you do a vision board for a relationship, not to change the other person, but to focus on what is great about the relationship. You want to focus on, if you have to think back to when you were first dating, what first attracted you to them, if you just need to think back to that morning, you think about the three things that person brings to the relationship that you really couldn't do without.
Oh.
Like, my husband is so steadfast, mine personally, and he is so dependable. And those weren't actually, I had a vision board when I was looking and dating, and now that we're in a relationship, my vision board has changed. I've come to appreciate and admire different things, but these are the things that I really love about him. And so when I put it on my vision board, that's what I remind myself. Remind yourself to just appreciate that about him, because that's who he is, and that's.
And you need to talk about yourself too on your vision board, right?
You
when
do.
It comes to your relationship.
You do, and you're not saying I'm going to do this so that I get this type of person. It's not an equation. It's what is the best in them, what is the best in me.
Right.
And so you take a look at yourself. What are my strengths? What is the thing that I need to focus on more to make our relationship happy? Maybe you have something that you need to tweak a little bit, like you focus a little bit too much on the negative, or maybe you focus a little bit too much on the positive, and you need to be more connected with the fact that things are need some attention that are going wrong.
Right.
Whatever it is, you put those down on your vision board. And now it doesn't have to be a piece of paper. It could be a full-on whatever. It could. My girlfriend has one on her way out to the garage that's just a metallic whiteboard, and she takes a moment, she looks at it. My vision board right now, I've taped it onto my computer with 2 pieces of paper so that when I open up my laptop, I see my vision board, and then I read it, I kind of try and internalize it, and then I flip it over, and I taped a piece of paper to the back so nobody can see it when it's flipped over.
Right.
And then I work on my computer. But that's my way of reminding myself.
So put it somewhere where you can see it on a daily basis.
You do. You have to put it somewhere that you can see it, and multiple times a day. If it's something you walk by,
right.
If you can set a timer on a phone. You can have a little index card in your pocket. Set your timer on your phone. Oh, it's time to look at my index card, my vision board. Because really, think about how much time we put into making ourselves better at work, succeeding
Right.
in school, succeeding in life, and yet the relationship with our significant
Is the
other
base of it all, right?
is the base
Yeah.
of it all, and we don't do that maintenance, that nurturance that it needs.
We're going to put the information on our website at k2.com. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Helen.
We'll